How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary tasks? So basically we want to create a brand for our video, our film poster and our review, and they're all part of the brand of trying to attract our audience to what we are, which is, yops. So first I'm going to start with the video. Through the video we attracted the audience, which is from 12 to 25, so quite a big audience bracket, through genre, which is a kind of crime, violence / comedy hybrid, which is a short film convention. And this is because it's quite popular amongst young kids at the moment. They like violence, like gritty stuff, they like laughing. Like, who doesn't like laughing? And we also attracted the audience through representation. At the moment there's a representation of teenagers to be something negative and really bad, and they're horrible chavs and they're ruining things. And as you know, in our film, spoiler here, that we are represented wrongly, and we're not like this. And we show in the film that it's actually the elderly people who influenced us to do this. So that's kind of a different twist, and we think that will kind of attract the audience because it's something different, and they're not being shown as this horrible group of kids that just like, oh, we'll just mess something up, you know. So then in our poster, which is here, we tried to keep this theme going, and we wanted it to connect with the film. So the first thing we did to make it really fit with the film still and be partners together was this title here. And if you remember from the titles of our film, it's exactly the same as this, and we just used the same font, colouring, it's exactly the same. We also made sure that we really wanted to do this as it's a convention of a film poster, and main film products, they all use the same title in their actual film. Also, we have this representation of a teenager here, which is obviously thuggish, young, chavvy, which kind of is a signifier of our genre as well, which is, as you know, a violence hybrid thingy. So then we also have these reviews here, if you can see them. And we made sure they were relevant to the audience, as you wouldn't want to go see a film that was like raved about by Daily Mail for us, because it's not what was relevant to us. So we put Little White Lies and Everyman Cinemas, as we're quite likely to go see something like that. It's kind of indie, different, you know, nothing mainstream. We also followed all the conventions of a normal film poster by using a festival logos there, the credit block and a website, and then production logo there and other logos here. And obviously the tagline right there, which is also in a kind of graffiti font, and it stands out. And we really feel we're quite happy with this poster, and it goes quite well with our film and our brand as a whole. Yeah. And then finally we have the poster review here, which is obviously based on a Little White Lies review. We made sure we did all the language in the same way as they do. They do it in quite a gritty, sarcastic way. They are kind of rude about films, so we made sure we did put negative points in there as well. We didn't just rave on about how good it is and stuff, and as you can see we even gave it 2s and 4s, no perfect scores there. We made sure this connected with the film as well by using a screen capture from the actual film here as the picture of the review, and we made sure also that all of the elements on the review are the same as a Little White Lies review would appear, including measurements, the fonts, the sizing and everything like that. So as a whole, I think they really do connect together to create our brand. This attracts the upper end of the audience, as Little White Lies audience is 25 to 35 sort of years old, so that's the higher age bracket of our audience, and this kind of attracts, I think it attracts the younger ones, as it's kind of young, teenage, graffiti, that's kind of in right now. Yeah, and they both connect with the film, and I think they're really good representations of our film, and they make the audience want to see it. They're kind of, it's really good points, like no matter how good the film could be, you will need these to be great to support it, and I really feel it does that, so I'm really happy. There are some things in our film that I wish we did differently and that I'm not so happy with, but I think these products make up for it. I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. Yeah, so thanks for watching.